everyone, welcome to DNA. Today is a special edition because I'm inviting myself to be the special guest again. And I'm going to share with you what it was like to work on DNA in the past year. First of all, happy birthday, DNA! I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who have been supporting me and the show. And now it's a moment for me to reflect what I have achieved, what the show have achieved in the past year.
Why did you want to start DNA?
A lot of my friends ask me why did I want to start this show, especially given I actually have another full-time job. Well, the answer is I love hearing stories, and I believe I could help people pursue their passion by sharing those stories. I often found myself very intrigued by the story my friends share with me over dinner or drinks, and sometimes it's about their job experience, and sometimes it's about some interesting things they have done. And I wonder, maybe there are people out there who are also interested in those jobs and experiences, and I could create a channel to help tell those stories and the people can benefit from it. So DNA was born. I hope through my show people might see more what they might want to become, what they might want to experience, and thus have more courage to try and have more chance to succeed. In addition, I have been insisting to film in English with Chinese subtitle translated and provided. And that's because I hope my show will not only be fun and helpful to watch, but also serve as a good resource for Chinese to learn English, so they can see how people speak English in casual chats, different from our textbook.
What have you achieved with DNA last year?
So over the past year, DNA has invited over 20 guests, and we told many different and very interesting stories. We talked about popular professions like consultant, banker, or programmer. We also talked about life aspirations and dreams like entrepreneurship, traveling around the world, and also working for president. Really, how cool is that, right? I still love those stories so much. DNA is now available on many video and social platforms. Internationally, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And specifically for China, you can find us on WeChat subscription, Tencent Video, Bilibili, 喜马拉雅, Weibo, and I also have Douyin. We have around 15,000 fans around the world, but that's not enough. I want to let more and more people hear those stories, and hopefully it could help them in different ways. So please help me on this mission. Share DNA with your friend if you like it.
How did you create those videos?
It's actually quite a lot of work. Since I have a full-time job at Facebook from Monday to Friday, I spend almost all my weekends and evenings working on DNA. At the beginning, I started with many of my interesting friends who have very different jobs and experiences, and then I expanded to friends of friends, friends of friends of friends, and then cold call, which requires quite a lot of courage and luck. After filming, I spend a lot of time on editing the video, making it fun and digestible, and then also many hours on translating the subtitles.
What did you love the most about working on DNA?
First of all, I love hearing people's stories. As I said, that's a major reason for me to create this show. It helps me to see different ways to live, different perspectives that people formed from different jobs and life experiences. Also, I hope people who enjoy the DNA have benefited from it the same way as I did. If people started trying something or learned something because they watched the DNA, it's great satisfaction for me. And I really enjoy the opportunity to get creative myself. From topic planning to video editing to creating all the marketing materials, I enjoyed DIYing all of that.
What challenges have you faced?
There's no challenge I cannot conquer. Just kidding. There are actually quite a lot of challenges. First of all, it's time. Balancing my Facebook job and working on DNA as my passion project is quite challenging. I have less time to have fun or do random things, but I think it's worth it. Second, finding the right guest is not easy. Some of our fans specifically requested that they want to see fashion models, data scientists, translators, people working in blockchain. Well, I originally knew nobody from those areas, but I do want to do my best to help our fans. That's my promise to our fans. Luckily, I found an awesome fashion model, Fancy, who I believe many of you have seen, and Jay Chen, who's also coming up to talk about data scientist life, and many other topics are also in works. And marketing is quite time-consuming and not easy to do. Interestingly, many platforms don't allow paid promotion of content, which doesn't help spread the word. So I'm still struggling, trying to figure out how to let more and more people see DNA. It's totally possible that I'm not doing the right thing. So fans, please help me. Leave your comments to let me know your ideas on how I can better promote DNA. And one more thing, it's quite technical, but I often get very frustrated by that. Because I live in New York, so sometimes I cannot upload a video from overseas for weeks, and for a very absurd or unclear reason from the platform. So fans, please forgive me if I miss the schedule sometimes. What's your favorite episode? It's actually quite hard to pick one. I loved all those topics, and that's why I invited those guests and made those episodes. But I can't tell you which ones are the most popular among fans. Number 1, what it's like to travel around the world with Greg. Yay, let's go travel! Number 2, what it's like to be a programmer with Dad. No surprise, how does the job on the planet now? And number 3, what it's like to be a consultant with me. That's quite surprising.
What's your plan going forward?
Definitely, I will continue interviewing people and bringing new stories and guests on DNA. And I also want to do a better job on marketing so I can let more and more people see DNA. Also, I want to try a few new things, like going live to chat with fans, answer your guys' questions, hear your guys' needs. You can ask me anything. And I also want to try filming outside sometimes. I guess people would be interested in seeing New York streets, parks, or shops as background. Leave your comments to let me know if you'd like it, okay? And I'm starting to write more as well, because I think a bi-weekly video updates is probably not enough. So I want to share with all of you more frequently what I have seen, what I have heard, what I have learned. Expect periodic updates on WeChat subscription. Please leave your comments to tell me what you'd love to hear from DNA, how I and DNA can get better. I will try my best to make your wish come true. Alright, thanks for listening to my monologue. And thank you all for supporting me and the DNA in the past year. And cheers to many more years. I love you all.